Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming. Thanks for the follow, Dina. Much appreciated. And congrats on being first, Faust. Um, Good to have you guys here. So yeah, we're going to be continuing with Pathfinder now. We finally picked a faction last time. We're part of the funny, chaotic, good faction of like otherworldly fairies who just like to chill and have a good time. So that seems very appropriate. Um, Today has been weird. I don't know. I've just kind of felt sort of, I don't know, like something's weird all day today. And then I had these the Buldak 2 times spicy noodles. I had picked them up a couple weeks ago because like everyone is on the internet says like how the Buldak are like really spicy but really good and whatnot. So I had picked up the two of the noodle cups, one of the just the regular Buldak and one of the 2 times spicy ones. And the regular ones were a little spicier than I generally like, but still fully palatable. These ones were, oh, it was like I was able to eat them, but it wasn't super enjoyable. The flavor was good, but it was too spicy. It gave me the hiccups. So I don't think I'd even be able to eat the 3 times spicy. So definitely not going to be trying that. But I'm glad I tried it because now I've at least had it and know what it's like. But yeah, with all that said, I think we should jump right in here because we've got a lot of game to get through. Um, Honestly, I sort of forget where we were last time. I know that we defended the tavern from a big invasion of demons. Um, and we picked our faction. Like we finished a couple of quests in the town square. I think we were about to do another side quest. I just don't remember which one. Let's see. Yeah. So where the hell actually are we? Um, Right, the Silken Thread Atelier. This is supposedly some kind of shady, like, black market kind of place. That is not actually a sewing place. So we're scoping this place out because we haven't. We do have plenty of pets now, though. We're gradually accumulating pets.
Take care of it.
Let's see. Yeah, so we right now, our character has a dragon, a pipe fox, a cat, and then we have Ember here, who also has. Oh, it's not one of their items, but they have the bird. This bird here is belongs to Ember. So we have 4 pets running around with us. So that's fun. And the nice thing about this particular game is that your pets can't get killed, which I appreciate. Because they give you, like, these really cool passive bonuses. So they're useful to have around. Where is... Okay, there's a trap here. I guess the trigger is over here somewhere. Which one? I think Woljif is my better trap guy. It's either Woljif or Camellia. I don't remember which one is better at doing trap stuff. Love your character portrait, but it looks so different from everyone else. A little bit, yeah. It doesn't have that, like, super realistic kind of look, but I don't really have any images of that nature currently. I haven't found a good artist for doing that with Casimira. Okay. Here it is. Disarm.
Pretty good, aren't I?
There we go. Not gonna get exploded on today. Ooh, there's some loot here. Silver powder, nice. Yeah. I really should try and find an artist who can do, like, a good, like, more thoroughly rendered image, but the problem that I tend to find is that, the amount being asked, like, while I'm sure it's entirely justified, the amount of time that they need to spend to do those works, but what I tend to find is that once you start getting above, like, $120 per character, for artwork, the rate of return rapidly decreases. Like, what you're getting from it in terms of quality, tends to decrease rapidly. So, if you don't have a ton of money to throw at artwork, like, I have a reasonable amount, but not a lot. Still have to be careful about who I'm commissioning, how much I'm spending. So I do have to judge whether it is worth spending my limited budget on a more rendered piece like that when I'm not certain of if the outcome is going to be something that I really like. Let's see, what is Woljif up to? Can he shoot him? Oh, nice. Just straight up exploded him. But there's gotta be another enemy here, because we're not out of combat. Oh, we're on Windwag's turn. Darn. She's really good at hitting things. Let's bring Windwag up here, I guess. Yeah, because I don't see any other enemies. They must be around a corner somewhere. Here. Or are they on the roof, maybe? No? Okay. Well, let's start heading in here. Where the hell is this other enemy? I don't see any... Oh, here we go. There they are. Okay. So we found them now. Now, I don't think... Yeah, no, Ember can't get quite far enough to hit. Can Woljif get close enough to actually shoot this wizard? I think so. Oh yeah, straight up one-shotted him. Windwag, finish this guy. Excellent. Now we're out of combat. Okay. So we can loot these exploded corpses. What do we got here? Some scale mail and a club. Alright, we can sell it. Great club and hide armor. What does this wizard got? Inflict serious wounds. Very nice. Light crossbow and punching dagger. Okay. Not too shabby. Now, is this just a dead end?
I found something.
Oh, we found a trap. Stranger. Sorry, stranger, but we need to disable this trap.
I am helpful.
Good.
Am I not?
Now we talk to stranger. Oh, we dinged, actually. We leveled up. I am the answer, but what is the question? You're just gonna walk away, huh? Okay. Well, time for us to do level ups. We only need to actually do stuff for Casimira. The other ones, it's, like, predefined. You can change it if you want, but I'm not going to. Okay, so... Where can I... Okay, my max value right now is 5 on things. So let's put a point into perception. Let's... you know what? Let's stack our athletics here. Because we could use someone who is very good at athletics, because I don't think I really have anyone else who is at the moment. And then... You know what? Let's put another point into... maybe I should put something into some of my lore skills. No, you know, we'll put a point into use magic device. That is very much our kind of thing, after all. Okay, so now we can take a feat. Last time I took power attack. I recall taking power attack specifically so that I could take something else that was further on its chain. That is the problem with only playing once a week, is that you do kind of forget things. Okay, so where was all of that? Oh, these are things that have prereqs that we haven't achieved. Oh, did we want to take cleave? Was that what we were after? We could take point blank shot. That's for archery, which we're not doing. Armor, no. Blind fight. Every time you miss because of concealment, you can reroll. An invisible attacker gets no advantages related to hitting you in melee. That's actually not bad. Also immunity to gaze attacks. That's kind of neat, actually. Cleave. Okay. Okay, yeah, so we do have the power attack, which is the prerequisite for cleave. As a standard action, you can make a single attack at your full base attack bonus against a foe within reach. If you hit, you deal damage normally and can make an additional attack against a foe that is adjacent to the first and also within reach. You can only make one additional attack per round with this feat. When you use it, you take a -2 penalty to your AC until your next turn. That's iffy. I can see situations where it would be good. Oh, combat reflexes actually seems sort of great. Extra attacks of opportunity. I don't think our dex bonus is super high, though. Oh yeah, no, coordinated defense has to be with other teammates who can do it. Excuse me. Your skill with your favored weapon can frighten enemies. Wait, do we have a weapon focus? What weapon focus did we take? Oh, we took a weapon focus on Earthbreaker. Huh. I don't think we are currently using an Earthbreaker. I don't know what weapon we're currently using. Because I feel like we changed to like a flail last time. While wielding the weapon in which you have weapon focus, you can perform a bewildering show of prowess as a full... Okay, that's useless. Let's see. No. Die Hard is kind of interesting, but just getting one more round is not great. Elemental Focus, Endurance, +2 bonus to Athletics, and +4 on fort saves against fatigue and exhaustion. That's not bad. Hey, Ray, thanks for coming. Let's see, we're doing level ups right now. +2 bonus on all fort saves is actually not bad. Improved Initiative, no. Improved Unarmed, no. Intimidating Prowess, no. Iron Will, Lightning Reflexes, Oh, we could take some meta magic stuff. Oh, but we don't have any actual spells. So none of this is actually any use to us. Same with that, no. Yeah, a lot of this stuff, like, really isn't stuff that's super relevant to us, which is honestly my one complaint with Pathfinder as a whole, is that there is just so much stuff that while it's great to have the options, there are going to be a lot of options that are not relevant for you. Let's see. Sunder Armor. Oh, so this is what Sunder Armor does. I know that have been enemies who have been using Sunder Armor on us, and I haven't actually known what it actually does. But now I do. It makes you lose your armor bonuses for a round, which is actually really good if you're against a person wearing armor. Let's see. Throw anything. Toughness. Extra hit points. Yeah. No, I think, you know what? I think I'm just going to take Cleave. Because then if we take Cleave, that means that we can potentially go in for other things. The improved Cleave, Cleaving Finish, etc., etc. Yeah. Yeah, let's do Cleave. Cleave seems good for us. Good. Now the rest of them we don't need to actually go through because it pre-decides.
I am yours to command.
Okay, cool. Alright, level ups are done. Now, this... Oh, whoops. I need to select everyone. This is... Okay, that's a way out, so we don't want to go there. Where is... Okay. Oh, I see some loot on the map. So definitely want to grab that. A pipe, a light hammer, and some gold. Always nice to get gold. And some coal, an old map, and more gold. Works for me. Alright, and I think that is the edge of the map here, so we are running out of places that we can go, which is good. It's always nice to be able to tick off areas. Wait, and this is an area exit too? Is there... Wait, is there, like, literally nothing here? What? What is the point of this place, then? Was there a purpose? Wait, what's this? Ah, there's the entrance. Okay. I was not looking at the right spot. I was thinking, where is the place we were supposed to go here?
If you dare.
Okay.
Can we retreat already?
Oh, right into battle. Okay. Let's spin this around so we can see who we're fighting. Oh, they're glowing. Don't like that. They're both neophyte barbarians. One seems a little shorter, but I don't think that has a mechanical impact. Guess shoot him. 1 damage. Great. Let's move you a little bit. Sela, actually, can you charge? Yes. Good. Oh, wait, is he almost dead? He is almost dead. Oh, can we get a charge in on... Yes, we can. Awesome, and we got the kill. Okay, so we're not... She's not... Casimira is not currently using her preferred weapon. So hopefully I'll get an enchanted Earthbreaker at some point, because I do like the Earthbreaker. But the flail is just currently better.
Distract them from me.
There we go, he explodes. Now we've got Curville the Sparkling Fist. Okay. I think he's a tiefling, which is interesting that there are tieflings here that do not seem to be part of the tiefling family group. Can he shoot from there? No. Oh, ow. Could you maybe not do that? I would appreciate you not shooting me with your lightning. Ember, can you, nail him with that? Good. What is this? What the heck is this menu? Keen, double the threat range. I don't know what I'm looking at here. Where did this menu come from? This has never been here before. Why do I have another menu? Is this something unique to her because she has these new abilities or something, I guess? Keen Spirit can add keen property to a weapon, but consumes 1 point of enhancement bonus granted to this weapon. Doubles the threat range, doesn't stack with any other effects. Okay, so do I need to use Spirit Weapon Enchantment and then Key Enchantment? Maybe? I don't know. I'm just gonna shoot him anyways.
Demand your blood.
And miss. Sure, why not? Sela, get your revenge. Can you charge? No, not from there.
The inheritor, guide my
Or
blade.
miss? Sure, why not? Nope, can't charge. Right, I can't cleave because he's not within range. But I can just hit him.
Don't hold back.
That'll do. And we're out of combat. Alright, so some more generic stuff. Ooh, what's this? Magic helmet. Some studded leather. Ooh, is that magic armor too? It is. Ooh, on the nature of the divine. Can a mortal become a god? Is the very idea blasphemy? Science relies on experience, where there may be evidence presented in support. But when science encounters theology, it recoils. The term evolution has no application to the divine spark that illuminates dull matter in incomprehensible ways. The foremost example is angels, to whom we owe the existence of our virtuous mortal souls, which brings us to a paradox. A mortal soul transforms into an immortal essence. There are many such breathtaking events, which each promise a connection to the divine. Sunny Sarenrae is perfect proof of this. The Starstone trial desecrated divinity, turned it into a god's exam, where any trickster with a handful of spells who can avoid some traps in a deadly maze may rise to divinity. Is the nature of divinity, then, so sacred indeed? An interesting question. Alright. Okay, so unbending armor. Grants the wearer DR3 versus piercing? Oh, is that... Oh, 3 damage resistance against piercing? That's pretty good. I don't... That's not super good for us, because we're wearing a heavier armor than this. But for my other guys, certainly. Now, Lesser Kinetic Diadem. This diadem increases the damage dealt by the Kineticist Simple Energy Blast. Okay, we don't have a Kineticist, so this isn't going to be any good for us. But we can sell it. I do want to give that armor to someone, though, because that is sexy armor. Let's see, what are you wearing? No, you're wearing half plate. Camellia's... Actually, Camellia does sometimes come into proximity, because she needs to heal things. So this gives the same AC, but without a check penalty, without a spell failure chance, with a lower spell failure chance, higher max dex, and it's got the thing. Okay, that's actually really good. Can she... No, okay, so Ember can't actually wear it. I was hoping to give it to Ember because Ember actually has spells that can benefit from the lower arcane spell failure chance. Okay, Woljif can't use it either. So she could use it, but she doesn't cast spells. So yeah, I think I'm going to give it to Camellia here. Very nice. Very spiffy. Wait, what? Why do severed heads keep showing up in our inventory? Where are they coming from? This is the third severed head that's just shown up in our bag. For fuck's sakes. Okay, we don't want the severed head. What's this? A demonic heart? At least we can sell the demonic heart. There's nothing we can do with a head. What's in the pot? Forked tongue, Bezor, and caustic mold. Okay. No, that's just the head. The head can stay here. We don't need it. No, put down the head. Is there actually anything in this room? No? Oh, but there is something here. First aid kit, very nice, and some ingredients. Okay, so what was the point of coming in here then? Because there really wasn't anything super special. Like, we did get those couple of magic items, which are very nice. But I was kind of hoping that there would be something more interesting. So I guess we did stop some kind of ritual of some kind.
I'm off.
I guess we can't really tell what the deal is with that. But that does seem to be the entire building. Alright. I guess we've cleared out the atelier. I'm really hoping that this means that we've prevented something from happening that we may have had to deal with later if we had not come here. Because it did look like he was trying to summon something. So let's fuck off. No, the head can stay. I don't want it. They really want me to take that head. According to someone who was in stream last time, we will find out why there are heads showing up in our inventory. But they are not actually, like, important quest items. They're just heads that show up. Which is not great. Okay, so we are currently at the Silken Thread Atelier. Let's see. Tower of Estrid has a mission. Topaz Solutions does not, but it would take forever to get there. I think the Grey Garrison is where we advance the story. Need to find out who's doing that so you can head them off? Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, so there are a few places that we can go. I guess let's... Actually, let's take a look at our quest here, because I don't think doing the tower will advance the plot. Which is what we want. We don't want to advance the plot until we've done all the time-sensitive missions. Let's see. Okay, yeah, so these are not time-sensitive plots. We can do them whenever. The errands, we've done all of those. The Outcast, yeah, we'll do that later. Cold Water, later. Because, we don't have access to these spots quite yet, I don't think. Not until we can leave the city. Which one is... Okay, this is gather allies for the Grey Garrison. I don't know what other allies there are to gather. I guess there's the storyteller at the library. Oh, that's this quest is to find the storyteller. We would need to go to the library for that. Spies. Okay, so this is the Tower of Estrid quest. This is a time-sensitive one, so let's just do that now then. Because I don't think that's going to advance the plot. Less than an hour. Nice. Just a quick hop, skip, and a jump to the cultist tower. I am worried about picking up too much shit, though, right now, because... Yeah, we're already at light bulk, which means that we are over the capacity of our bag of holding, which was not a lot. Our bag of holding can only hold, I think, 100 pounds. So we do have a whole bunch of weight that we can carry, but I would prefer not to. Because then that means that we have to drop things when we leave in order to be able to make it back to where we can sell shit. Okay, is there anything stealable here? Oh, no, but there are a lot of things to look at. Why can I not look at it, though? Okay, that's weird. Oh, because there's a cutscene that we have to do first. Canabra's burns, the city that should never have fallen. Fate shows no mercy. I guess this is an angel. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul. And I see this light in you. Okay, I'm not sure if these are, like, memories that are apparating, or spirits? What are we looking at here? We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. Well, that's nice. I hear the echo of a familiar voice. I feel the warmth of my kindred flame. My sister, we will help you. Oh, are we getting this because we're in Aasimar? Vision of the Herald, Vision of Yaniel. Vision of Targona, used ability Angelic Aspect. What is this? I don't know what that is. Oh, okay, that gave us some kind of bonus here. Resistance to acid and cold 10. Holy crap. Okay, and damage resistance 5 to evil. Plus +2 deflection bonus to AC. And a +2 resistance bonus on saves against attacks made or effects created by evil creatures. In addition, your natural weapons and any weapons you wield are considered good aligned for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. I feel like we're going into a boss fight. Okay, is this something that we can actually look at now? Seed of Grief, a view of the infamous Heaven's Edge estate. This is the place. Okay, so these are just paintings, basically. Yeah, okay. So there are a few people here that we can talk to. Let's talk to the angel last. Let's see if we can talk to Eliandra here. Clouds may veil the stars, but nothing can hide the light in someone's soul, and I see this light in you. Okay, now she's gone. Okay, she didn't give me any sort of magic gift. How about Yaniel? We will stand shoulder to shoulder with you against evil. Okay. Alright. Alright, how about you, Harold? Canabra's burns. Yeah, the same dialogue that we had before. And he goes poof. Okay. Still doesn't look like there's anything we can steal. What is this? What is the deal with this map? Yeah, there's like these paintings on the walls that we can't do anything with other than look at them. Is this interactable? None will escape my all-seeing eye. Inquisitor Halrin fights a shadow demon that he exorcised from his body. Oh, I guess that must be a picture here or something? I don't know. Alright, let's take a look at this door. Locked from the inside. Okay. Oh, can we climb over? Is that what we're supposed to do here? Yes, it looks like that's what we're supposed to do. I was wondering, because, like, there are no doors that open in this area, so I wasn't entirely sure where I was supposed to go. Faxon. The red-skinned, long-haired tiefling raises his pain-filled eyes to you. A huge magical brand stands out on his chest, freshly burned into his skin. The flesh around the brand is inflamed and has an unhealthy-looking hue. Hey, stop! Who are you? Crusaders! Well, well, well. I was looking to add a couple more Crusader heads to my collection and all. Why just assume we're Crusaders, though? Where'd you get that idea, huh? I mean, do we look like Crusaders? Oh, right. The tiefling notices the sacred symbol of Iomade gleaming on the paladin's chest, and sighs. I suppose that explains it. You certainly don't look like a Crusader. Thank you. We're no Crusaders. We're just ordinary thieves, vagrants, beggars. His eyes skate over the party and stop on Camellia. Well, and some local princess. You can take her, and we'll be on our way. You trying to lie to me, freak? I see the blood of the conquerors of this world flow in your veins, as it does in mine. You could have been on our side, but instead you're bowing and scraping for the mortals. You can die with them. There's nothing for me to do here. I'm leaving. No. We could get... Oh, shit. Ember is our best at intimidation with a plus 15? God damn. This kid's got, flex. Like, I feel like if I say this, I can kill you now, or I can give you a few more minutes of life if you answer my questions. I feel like they're not going to answer us from the look of the other options we have here. Because I feel like if this was something that could actually give us a response, it would have a persuasion check attached to it. So I think, in the interest of getting more experience, let's try the intimidate route. Success! It seems that Kylus took all the most intimidating and bloodthirsty warriors with him. Only the cowardly rabble have remained behind with Faxon. Wait, who's Kylus? Half of them quickly turn to flee the tower, with Faxon rebuking profanities following them as they go. Oh, nice. So that means that there are less general demons that we have to deal with. And we got some experience out of it. Alright, so yeah, let's try asking some questions. The tiefling shoots you a vicious grin. You won't be getting out of here alive either way, so why not? Let's have a chat. Who are you? You don't look like a museum worker. I am Faxon, servant of Baphomet, the ranking member of the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth in this city, and new master of this tower, and you'd better watch your mouth, or else my curses will rip your soul to flaming shreds. What are you doing in the museum? For the last 3 months, this tower has served as a cover for me and my servants. I set up my base in the cellar of the local museum and smuggled an entire regiment of my Templars into the city. It's the ideal place for a secret hideout. The museum was left in the charge of a doddering old man who can hardly remember his own name. When our lord struck Tenebrez, we plunged a blade into the Crusader's back, and a glorious fight it was. Wow, he is really confident in his chances of winning. He's just telling us whatever we want to know. Now Lord Xanthier has ordered us to strip Tenebrez of everything that might be of interest to him and remove it from the city. He's a great master of the occult and magical arts, and this museum is chock full of all kinds of relics that could prove very interesting to study. You look awful. What's wrong with your tattoo? The tiefling gives you a hateful glare. Lady Minago was displeased with me. She branded me with this rune to make me suffer. Minago wants me to subjugate the demons of our ally, Discari, to wrest control away from that idiot Kilas, but I failed. But it seems my luck is turning. You don't look like rank-and-file crusaders. When I bring Minago your heads, all will be forgiven and she'll remove this brand. Come here and I'll remove that brand for you, along with the rest of your skin. Okay. Wendwag always has a good comeback. Yeah, I guess it's time to, murder. Should've run when you saw me. Faxon's eyes narrow in fury, and he releases a feral shriek that sets his gang slavering for your blood. What do you mean gang? You've got 2 guys now. You've got an abracadabra and you've got a dretch. The fuck are you gonna do? The demons and Templars give answering howls to their leader and surge forward to attack. Alright, well I'm glad we did the intimidate. Let's see, I kind of want to take out... Oh, I can't take out the Dretch from here. I could target the Abracadabra, but I don't know what Faxon's capable of. And the Abracadabra is not going to be able to do anything until it gets closer anyways. So let's shoot Faxon
Time
here.
to share your treasures.
Did we nail him? 11 damage. Solid. Okay, Sela. Oh, there is a guy here. A Templar of the Ivory Labyrinth. Okay. How many enemies are on the initiative order here? 1, 2, 3, 4... I think that's it, actually. Just the 4. Yeah, we made the rest of them run away. Oh yeah, I guess they ran out the front door here. Oh wait, no, here's an Abracadabra under here that I missed. So there's 5 of them. Okay, that's only 5. Can I charge this guy? No. But I can get in his face.
Without risk, the light take you.
Yeah, Abracadabra runs up, that's fine. Wendwag, can you, If Wendwag runs up here... No, why can't she shoot him from here? It's really weird. Okay, well, let's shoot the Abracadabra. Sure. Ember can also shoot the Abracadabra. Oh, that Abracadabra's trying to sneak up on us. Camilla, just deal with this one. Or only 3 damage? Okay, fine. What's Faxon doing? Attack Sela with Acid Arrow, which deals 0 damage. Okay. Nice move there, Faxon. No splash damage. Okay, yeah, so that's just straight damage. It was just nothing. Alright. Meanwhile, Casimira can deal with the Abracadabra here. Can we... No, we can't charge him. Can't charge. Alright, that's fine. We can still attack him, though. Or miss. Sure. Woljif. You know what? Sela could use some help here. Attack the Abracadabra. Or not. Sela, attack the Abracadabra. Or not. Okay, they failed to sunder her armor. That's good. Wendwag, can you... No, you can't attack Faxon from there. You can... attack the Templar, though. Oh, that works. And the Dretch. Alright, 2 for 1. Ember, deal with the other Abracadabra. Or not. Okay. Actually, what's up here? I feel like there's gotta be something up there. Okay, that other one tried to sunder and failed as well, so that's nice. Alright, we're chipping away at the Abra. Again, he casts Acid Arrow for nothing. Glad that he's using... Actually, is Acid Arrow a cantrip? No, it's a level 2 spell. So he's just wasting his level 2 spells doing nothing. Oh, I bet that's because of our angelic aspect. Right, that's reducing the damage. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, let's attack. Alright, not quite a kill, but
This will hurt.
it's not bad. Woljeff, can you finish off this Abracadabra? Good. Exploded him. Awesome. Woljeff can actually stay there, because he has a bead on Faxon. Sela. I don't think we can charge Faxon from there. Oh, we can! Yeah, let's go. Windwag. Yeah, I don't know why she can't shoot at Faxon from up above. Let's see. Can you shoot him from here? No? Yeah, I don't know why Wendwag is having such a hard time, getting an attack on Faxon here. I guess we can move her there, it's fine. Ember...
You won't stop.
Yeah, I just move her down. What is... Yeah, I don't understand why I can't shoot this guy. Just leave her there. I wonder if there's some kind of obstructing thing that I'm not able to see. Oh, the Abracadabra did manage to bite, but we did succeed the throw, so that's good.
I'll cut you wide open.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Ember just took 21 damage. And Windwag took 10. That sucks. Okay, is there some kind of obstructing anything here? No? I don't get it. So weird. Alright, well, Cassie, continue hammering at this guy. Good. Abracadabra's dead. And now we should... Actually, it still might be faster to go up around this way. Woljeff.
Distract them from me.
Pop him. Or miss. Sela. I'm not sure why Faxon would have been trying to deal damage to her at that point, but, she didn't take any, so that's good. We can't charge from here. Oh, what new abilities did we get? Divine Weapon Bond. Keen. What does point of enhancement bonus mean? I don't really understand that. Divine Weapon Bond. As a standard action, she can call upon the aid of Celestial Spirit. Grants a weapon a +1 enhancement bonus. For every 3 levels beyond 5th, gains another enhancement bonus. Okay. Oh, so do I have to do Divine Weapon Bond, and then I can use these to change the Weapon Bond into something else? I think that's it. Okay. Alright, well, that's fine. Sela, just hit him.
The inheritor,
That's
guide
fine.
my blade.
Windwag, now you can shoot him. Good. Oh, I guess the acid has some sort of perpetual damage that lasts for... well, a little while. I think it's over now. Yeah. What is this? Oh, disorienting injury. Yeah, it's just his ability. Okay. Good. What does he have? Magic missile. And, ooh, an unidentified heavy mace. Heavy mace of fire. +1 heavy mace deals an additional 1d3 fire damage. Okay, I don't think that's better than the flail that we're currently using. Yeah, it takes a +1 from the bond to add that property to the weapon. Since I'm pretty sure the +1 bond doesn't stack with magic weapons, it's a good way to stack additional properties onto a weapon. Okay, cool. Let's see. Scroll of Bane. Nice. Masterwork Glaive. Very cool. I guess that's it. And, yeah, the abracadabras don't actually have anything that we can harvest from them. Oh, and there's a bunch of things that we can do here to get up and around places. That's to the basement. I don't want to go to the basement, though. I could do an 11 mobility or a 12 athletics. Let's do the 12 athletics, because I know we're pretty good at athletics right now. Especially since we just put more points into it.
That was easy.
Very good. Is there actually anything up here? And by anything up here, I mean anything that we can steal?
What's that there?
Oh, that looks like a trap.
I hope you appreciate it.
Okay, so Camellia is my best detrapper, not Woljeff. I didn't remember that. I knew it was one of the two of them, but I wasn't sure which one. Is there really nothing that we can steal up here? It's weird that there's, like, no boxes or anything. Oh, wait, there is a loot down here. Wait, what's this? Oh, that's to the basement. Okay. What is this one? Why can't I see it? Okay, well, let's just move down here. Where is this loot? Here it is. Tiny loot. What is this? Pamphlet depicting a beautiful golem. What the hell is this? It's got a gold circle around it, so it's real. A thing. The Prestidigitapainter Golem is an artifact of the Aslanti culture from the golden age of the Aslanti Empire. Made by the clerics of Shaylin, this magnificent magical construct has a number of highly specialized magical abilities that allow it to cast various illusions on its surroundings. Despite the great expense that went into its creation, this golem has no practical function and was used solely to satisfy the aesthetic needs of the Aslanti. In keeping with the Shelinate philosophy, these golems were designed to wander through their cities to improve the appearance of anything deemed insufficiently pleasing to the eye. True to its purpose, each Prestidigitapainter golem was meticulously crafted without consideration for the cost of the required materials, and as a result, the modern-day cost of such a masterpiece would be truly astronomical. Sadly, most golems of this kind were destroyed in the same cataclysm that destroyed Old Aslant. This model was gifted to the Tower of Estrid Museum by the Temple of the Sunrise Chrysanthemums in Tianxia. Wait, so then why is this a gold identified item? Because that typically indicates that it is something important. Well, it doesn't seem like there's any other points of interest here. Can we get around back here? No. No, we can only go up there. Because I was kind of interested in this door here, but it doesn't seem like that's somewhere we can go. So I guess let's head down to the basement then, because there's nowhere else to actually go here. Oh, I should heal Ember, though.
I'll watch your back.
You've got Cure Wound spells. Light Wounds is a level 1. Yeah, Moderate is a level 2. So we're going to use our Light Wound spells.
Matricium Turinos. Matricium Turinos.
Good. That'll do. And you know what? We'll use the last Light Wounds on Sela. Good. Okay. So now we're in the basement. Is there anything interesting back here? No? Just an alcove? Oh, but we are in an ad break, so I am going to pause the game here real quick, and we'll be back in just a few minutes, so stick around. And we are back. Welcome back to our dingy basement.
I'm gone.
Oh, that's interesting. I didn't know that was a function. Cool. You can rotate where they're looking, I guess. Alright, so there is a door there. How big is this basement? Okay, so it's not huge. Which means that whatever we're looking at is probably past here. Like, whatever the target is. So it's probably fine to open this door. Yeah. Oh, come on, let me in. There. Oh, yeah, there's stuff in here. Angels. Celestials native to any of the 3 upper planes of creation. Servants of the good gods, angels have come to a crusader's aid in their fight against the world wound more than once. It's worth noting that most of those who interfered in mortal life. Oh, thank you for the follow, Alexa. Aleska. Much appreciated. It's worth noting that most of those who interfered in mortal life were driven by their own free will and not by any deity's order. However, the good gods do not forbid such impulses, allowing their celestials to seek a reckoning with the forces of evil. That's cool. I actually like that. The gods are like, yeah, no, you can just do what you want. If you want to fight evil, then, cool, go do that. Alright, what else can we steal from this guy? Oh, some booze, a plate, some coins, some moss, a flame tongue. Oh, I guess this must be where the old caretaker lived before they killed him. Alright, Almanac of the Tower of Estrid Museum. Gallery exhibits. Okay, maybe this will tell us what we're going to be up against. Let's see. Among the cloudy colossi. In this picture, the two angels, Targona and Lariel, are chasing and fighting a deadly Vrolikai demon in the air, several miles above the world wound. After this battle, the skull of the slain demon was long displayed as an artifact in one of Dresden's inner towers. Sadly, this relic did not survive the fall of the city. Farewell to Sarkoris. Eliandra, the legendary priestess of Pelura, watches the city of Iz crumble into the freshly opened world wound. A caravan of desolate refugees, desperately fleeing to seek salvation in Mendev, can be seen behind her. Okay, Crusader Queen. A copy of the famous embossed bas-relief originally created by Master Derek Sunhammer, young Queen Galfrey is portrayed personally leading her crusaders into battle on the 1st of Abadius, 4624, during the First Crusade. Here we stand and will not take a step back. Hand of the Inheritor, the Herald of Iomade, is depicted placing the first ward stone among the fortifications of Canabras. None will escape my all-seeing eye. Inquisitor Hullrun fights a shadow demon that he exorcised from a soldier's body. Oh, I guess these are the paintings that we were seeing in the front hall there. Seat of Grief. A view of the infamous Heaven's Edge estate. This is the place where most of Mendevian aristocratic society at once fell prey to a supernatural plague unleashed by the demons. A World Long Gone. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to read through all of these paintings. Here we go, reliquary exhibit. This is what I was looking for. These are going to be important items that we might be able to find here, maybe, or that may have already been stolen. Okay, Wand of Zacharias. The wand of the famous mage Zacharias, who made his name during the heroic and tragic siege of the Lost Chapel. As the fortress warden, he sent his apprentices to break the siege in order to save the priests who served the chapel's many gods. Zacharias himself refused to leave the fortress, however, and is believed to have perished in the final onslaught. A popular legend says that the spirit of this brave hero still haunts the ruins of the Lost Chapel, waiting for a worthy crusader to bring back his wand and plead for aid in the darkest of times. This item was donated to the museum by Zacharias' apprentice, Mage Sheldon. Okay, this sounds like a side quest. So if we can get the wand and take it to the Lost Chapel, then we might be able to do a thing. That sounds neat. Okay. Vessel of Raylis. This copper vessel and the oil inside it were sanctified by Raylis, priest of Iomade and faithful crusader. A batch of lamp oil had been brought to the crusaders' camp, and Raylis took the vessel to move it to the storehouse. Raylis' faith was so deep that it made the oil shine all by itself, and the vessel became covered with engravings praising the goddess. This item was donated to the museum by Raylis' fellows in arms. Okay, maybe that'll be like an eternal torch or something. Helmet of Scrachia. Or Scrachia? Might be Scrachia. This helmet belongs to Bethistus Scrachia, Paralictor of the Order of the Gate and one of the first Hell Knights to serve his duty as a crusader. During the most unstable and dangerous first weeks of the war, Scrachia saved the crusade from infighting between the worshippers of different gods. When a Hell Knight killed a paladin of Iomade in a personal duel, Scrachia stopped the imminent bloodshed by stepping up for his soldier and taking the blame for his deed. This was far beyond his duty, but Scrachia defended the honor of his order by proposing to wash out the insult with his own blood. Scrachia agreed to be beheaded in exchange for a peace treaty between the two orders. His death put an end to the rivalry in the Crusader ranks once and for all, and his sacrifice will be remembered by all Crusaders forevermore. This item was donated to the museum by Queen Galfrey's Sword of Iomade. Okay, maybe it's magic. Terendalev's Claw. This is a claw taken from the Silver Dragon and Protector of Canabras. It was cut off by demons when Terendelev heroically saved a group of ambushed crusaders from certain death. This item was donated to the museum by the Town Hall of Canabras. Okay? We regret to inform you that the bulk of the Third Crusade exhibits is currently not available for viewing. It has been moved to the museum's storeroom for restoration and cleaning. Please accept our sincere apologies. Okay, so maybe we'll be able to find some of this stuff. And then we can take it for ourselves. Oh, and there's the cutscene. A pale and frightened half-elf looks at you warily. His face is twisted into a grimace, like he just ate something slimy. Hey, who are you? Praise Baphomet. What are you doing here? Did Faxon send you? I heard a noise outside, but I was busy making a list of the relics. Did something happen? Who are you? I am Telmer, the scribe and senior aide to Lord Xanthir, the Plagued One. And do forgive me, but Faxon has been assigned to this command, has he not? Where is he? What are you doing here? I'm compiling a list of the valuable Crusader artifacts. Lord Xanthir has ordered that everything of use should be transported from Canabras and saved from the looting and destruction. We chose the museum as the place to collect and sort through the trophies. Unfortunately, the local thieves have proved even quicker off the mark than the demons. They ransacked the museum in the first few hours of the assault. But there are some objects of interest among the exhibits they left behind. The museum custodian has been kind enough to advise me on those. But where is Faxon? Okay, so a lot of the valuable stuff has already been stolen, but there could still be some cool stuff for us to loot. Woljif sniggers. Ha! Finest thieves in Mendiv. Turn your back and everything that isn't nailed to the floor will be gone when you turn around again. The demons have no chance against them. Masters of our trade, we are. Wendwag looks at Woljif in surprise. That is actually slightly impressive. Not very impressive, but still. There you go bragging again, dummy. Thieving has never led to anything but harm, trust me. If you fought the way you thieve, now that might be useful. No thanks. Every person has their calling, and this is mine. But imagine if you fought as well as we thieve. Where's the museum custodian? Over in the gallery. I deceived him. I told him I was a crusader. It wasn't difficult. The old geezer is out of his mind. So, tell me, where's Faxon? Faxon is... I'm gonna stab you. Get your hands off the crusader relics. Honestly, that's not how I would word it. It would be more like die Baphomet scum. But, I feel like this guy needs to be not alive no more. Because if he clears off, then he's gonna bring back reinforcements. The half-elf leaps back nimbly, pulling a sheaf of papers from his bag as he goes. No! I have valuable letters from Lord Xanthir here. I must destroy them. Thanks for telling us? The cultist balls the pages up in his fist and shoves them into his mouth, then begins furiously chewing like a hamster. That was the best plan he came up with? Eat the notes? A moment later, the half-elf's eyes bulge and he opens his mouth, which is stuffed with masticated paper. He tries to cough, but nothing comes out. The failed saboteur looks at you in desperation. His eyes are streaming, his face is growing paler by the second, and he falls to his knees. A strangled wheeze emerges from behind the wad of wet paper. His expressions veer from the hilarious to the grotesque as he signals to you for help. My god, he tried to eat the notes and is now choking on them. This guy is the worst. Wendwag, watching the half-elf suffering, snorts and bursts into brazen laughter. No, I'm with Wendwag on this one. Yeah, well, we're not gonna help the evil cultist. We're also not gonna just, like, sit and watch while he chokes on the notes. We're gonna just go the neutral route and just finish this while it's less embarrassing. A merciful blow ends the hapless half-elf's life. This is undoubtedly a far kinder death than suffocation. Well, we did crush him with a flail, so maybe not. Okay. Largely destroyed letter. Let's see what it actually says here. A wad of crumpled pieces of paper with visible bite marks and traces of saliva. Yum. The writing is blurred and indistinct. Most of the words are completely illegible, but some fragments are still intact. Carefully pack up all the relics and valuable magic items and hand them over to the same courier that brought you my potions. Later, I may carve out some time away from my scientific research to sift through the detritus you managed to steal from the Crusaders. I might as well not bother, since your finds will almost certainly be of no use to me, unless I find myself in dire need of a paperweight. Still, this mission keeps you occupied and gives me an invaluable opportunity to work without you sticking your nose into my experiments. Wow, he's just saying the quiet part out loud. I once again remind you that the rest of the text is illegible. Only a few more sentences can be read toward the end. The punishments will be painful, brutal, and utterly inhumane. Remember this. Good luck with conquering whatever you are conquering out there. Xanthir Van. Okay, then a Scroll of Bless. Okay. Masterwork Scythe. Nice. Ordinary Dagger and Ordinary Breastplate. Alright. Alright, are these where the relics were? Yeah, okay, so that's the Copper Vessel of Raelis. The Helmet of Scrocha. The Claw of Terendelev. And Zacharias' wand. Okay. So this door's open, so I think we can probably safely go into it without too much trouble. Oh, there's a guy here. Teldin. What a mess. Everything will have to be cleaned up and laid out according to the inventory list. Let's go talk to Teldin. The old man, looking around absent-mindedly, shrinks away as you get closer. His head seems to shake uncontrollably, but his hands are surprisingly deft and assured as they level a magic wand at you. Stay back. Which are you, robber or demon? Hey, hey, take it easy, Gramps. So that's the way of it, eh? You see horns and you think thief or demon? Quit scaring the old man, dummy. Have you seen your horns? They... how should I put this? Don't exactly inspire trust in a city that's currently overrun with demons. I'm not going to hurt you. The old man goggles at you in terror, but he doesn't lower his wand. A rustling comes from somewhere behind him. Rats. The old man wheels around fearfully and peers in the direction the sound came from. The hand holding the wand gradually falls to his side. When he turns back to you, there is no fear in his expression, only vague confusion. You... I'm sorry, I was distracted. What were we talking about? Okay. Who are you? The old man lowers his wand in confusion. I think... His expression grows distraught and mournful, as though he is on the verge of crying. I forget. His gaze falls on a piece of cloth, carefully stitched to his cloak, which reads, Teldin, Tower of Estrid Museum Custodian. Aha! I am Teldin, the custodian here. My memory isn't what it once was. My faculties are failing me, but at one time my mind could cut like a diamond. I was a battle mage, one of the few who survived the Battle of the Lost Chapel. But I'm an old man now. Sometimes I set down my keys one moment, and the next I can't remember where I've put them. Oh, I wonder if he'll be able to tell us where the Lost Chapel is. With a pleased smile, the old man pulls a hefty set of keys from his pocket and proudly shows them to you. Here they are, my keys, my little lovelies. I would never give you away to anyone. Remembering himself, the old man hastily stows the keys back in his pocket. What are the keys for? Oh, these keys are for everything. I can open every door in the Tower of Estrid with these. The museum custodian on duty must carry these keys at all times and never be parted from them, not even for a second. And why is that? Because if the keys were left unattended, they would be pinched by thieves, wouldn't they? Thieves who'd strip the museum of all its treasures. What are y'all looking at me for? Woljif exclaims indignantly, even though no one is looking at him. Wait, why don't I have the option of telling him to go to the, to Defender's Heart anymore. Give me the keys. Here we go. Out of the question! According to museum protocol, the custodian does not have the right to hand over the keys to another. I am personally responsible for the safety of the exhibits in the storeroom. We could steal them. I don't really want to. We do have a plus 17. So we're guaranteed to work to succeed. Meanwhile, our diplomacy is only only 15, so we would need to roll a 5 or better. We are chaotic. And as much as I hate to do this, he's probably not going to remember. Yeah, for the sake of the game, we gotta do it. And we are going chaotic route anyways, so. Succeeded at trickery check. Teldon looks around fearfully, and as he does, your fingers slip silently into his pocket. When the old custodian turns back to you, the large bunch of keys is already tucked safely into your belt. Teldon shakes his head in confusion. We have performed an action that's chaotic and got his keys. Oh, we can send him to the Defender's Heart now. Interesting. I wonder why that option was gone before. Maybe, like, they wanted us to take the keys? Why did the demons spare you? The museum custodian looks at you in stark surprise. Demons? There have been no demons in this museum. I heard them breaking into the tower, but then everything went quiet. Then a very polite young fellow came along, a half-elf. He said Kennebrez was under attack, but that the Crusaders had already recaptured the tower. He said he'd been sent to oversee the evacuation of the museum. He was very pleased to find me here. I've proved a very useful resource. I showed him all the most valuable relics, explained what they were, and he wrapped them up, labeled them, and carried them off somewhere. And I've been here all this time. I locked the doors and stood guard to make sure no demons got in, but I've not seen a one of them, haven't heard any either. I've grown hard of hearing over the years. Wendwag wrinkles her nose in disgust. Maybe the short lifespans of my people isn't a curse, but a blessing. At least we never lived long enough to turn into something so pathetic. I don't think I'm gonna tell him that the half-elf was a demon worshipper. That seems unnecessary at this point. What happened here? The old man bursts into agitated muttering, gesticulating furiously with shaking hands. First the bell started ringing, and then there were noises in the street. Then the dragon, Lady Terendelev, began to roar. I went to lock the door, but they were already inside, the thieves. There were 7 of them, or perhaps 10, I don't remember. They were talking some rubbish about how they were all orphans, supposedly, and that they were dangerous. Oh, so the thieflings. They grabbed me and wouldn't let go. And then they looted the place. They took anything with even a lick of gold on it. Relics, too. The museum boasts a very extensive collection, you know. And worst of all, they took the wand. Oh, so they've got... Okay, so we have to hunt down the thieflings again, find the wand, and then we can do that side quest, I guess. And when they were done, they tossed me aside like a piece of old junk. They didn't even bother to kill me. The museum custodian looks at you with affront and anguish in his eyes. What wand did they steal? Yeah. The wand of Zacharias, my master. He was a great man, the hero of the defense of the Lost Chapel. And those scoundrels took his wand. A relic. Ballads are sung about Zacharias. And they're just damned thieves. Master Zacharias will return, and he will assemble all of us, his students. And we'll show them. I'll show them what Battle Mage Teldon is made of. Fury sparks in the old man's eyes. His spine straightens, and in a fluid motion, his hands raise his wand at the ready. But a howl of rage from outside frightens off the ghosts of the past. The old man turns around and looks at you in befuddlement. You were just asking me about something. I forget what it was. Where can I find those robbers? The old man throws up his hands. I haven't the foggiest. They're thieves. They know out-of-the-way places where they won't be found. That's where they are if they're still alive. But they won't be in the city. I heard them talking amongst themselves about how they needed to get out of Kennebrez before the demons wiped them out. Okay, are you alright? The poor old man smiles piteously and makes a helpless gesture. Old age, my young friend. Old age and the poison of fear seeping into my mind. Both have turned me from a crusader and battle mage into the sorry specimen you see before you. This museum is all I have. Whenever I forget who and where I am, I just read the exhibit labels. They are of the past, just like me. And now some ruffians have ransacked this place. I'm frightened, my young friend. I'm very frightened. Don't be afraid, the girl whispers. There's nothing to be afraid of. All the scary things have already happened. They're in the past. The old man nods, but continues his agitated motions. Scary. So scary. I don't think we want him to tell us about the exhibits. He's probably just going to tell us exactly the same stuff we've already read twice. So yeah, let's tell him to go to the Defender's Heart. The old custodian gives you a toothless smile. Really? It's safe there? But how can I leave the museum? His gaze falls upon the traces of the ransacking, and the old man becomes lost in thought, as though trying to find an explanation for what he's seeing. You know what happened here, don't you? Thieves they were, prowling about, wanted to rob the museum, but I stopped them. Those ne'er-do-wells came in here and I gave them what for, a dose of battle magic. They won't be back. Don't you worry about me. I may be old, but I can still hold my own. Wendwag turns and in an undertone says, We could put him down, mistress. What if our enemies come here and he tells them all about us? His mind is gone. Nope, we're not gonna kill him. I have to go. The old man's bewildered gaze follows you as you go. Hey, Flint. Nice to have you here. Ooh, lots of shit that we can loot. Time to steal from the museum. Okay, let's start from this side. Alright, lots of good shit for us. A silver earring. And an almanac. Another copy of that book that we got earlier, I think. Let's see. Just some padded armor, some plates and gold. We are currently looting a museum. But we're the good guys, so it's okay. Some more gold and some stuff that we can sell. Plate, horseshoes, gold, another book. Yeah, okay, cool. Some more gold and feather. And some plates. We're even taking their cutlery and shit. Another book, some more gold, some incense. And a fancy shell, a carved figurine, and some more gold. Awesome. Any other loot that we haven't noticed? Nope. Alright. We did also steal the custodian's keys, so, we should be able to get into the other areas of this museum.
I found
Oh.
something.
Spots a trap. Where's the trap? Oh, here's the trap. Okay, so the disarm for the trap is here.
Now, what is that?
Oh, we saw another trap. Okay, let's try that one first.
What do we have
A
here?
third trap! There are 3 friggin' traps in here. Okay, so we're gonna disarm that one first.
I am helpful, am I not?
Then disarm this one.
I am helpful, am I not?
Then disarm this one.
I hope you appreciate
Okay, I think that's all the traps here. Now we should be able to continue robbing the museum. A falcata. Neat. Some more lockpicks and some glass. Cool. Some food. Flour, onions, some rotten chicken. Mmm, yum. And some purifying solution. Some beads, gold, another book. Some eyeballs! Never did play Pathfinder, been meaning to. It's been fun so far. I'm not sure why they have a couple of eyeballs just sitting in a chest, but... Ooh, what's this? A magic kukri. Grace of Peace. +1 cold iron kukri deals an additional +2 damage against undead. It's not bad. Okay, what else is in this room? couple more things. Yaniel. Oh, that's just a book about Yaniel. We'll take it. We can sell it. Oh, 100% chance of picking the lock. Let's go.
I am helpful, am I not?
What did we get? Ooh, a magic composite longbow and some magic essence. I bet the Skeksis would be very interested. All right, let's take a look at this this new longbow here. Entrapping longbow. That's cool. Whenever this +1 composite longbow confirms a crit, all enemies in a 10-foot area must pass a reflex save or become entangled. Do I have anyone who currently uses a composite longbow? No, these guys are all using... Oh, wait, what do you... Oh, no, this is a wicked longbow, which is better, I think. Because, yeah, this is a +2. That one's just a +1. That one's the magic bow. She doesn't... She just currently has a normal heavy crossbow, and so does she. Who has the better dex? You do. Oh, no, she can't use the entrapping longbow. No, sure. Oh, you can. I don't know if this is better. Let's put it on and see how that compares while it's now equipped. 1d8 plus 1 rather than 1d10. It's not bad. I think that might be better. Its damage range isn't quite as high, but it's guaranteed to do at least 2. And it also does have the +1 and the confirmed crit ability. Plus it's magic. So I'm going to have Ember use that. Since I think... Oh, but it is martial. So I don't know if that means she's going to have a penalty with it. But she could equip it, so it's probably fine. We'll leave her with it for now. Can anyone actually use this kukri? Oh, Wendoag could. And so could she, but it's not very strong compared to her current weapon. How much did the flail do? 1 to 8? Nah. I think I'm gonna leave her with the flail. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. So that room is cleared out. Let's go and unlock this one. Alright, lots of good shit in here. Let's see, Shining Scale, Horseshoe, more gold. Mug, Grinding Stone, more gold, excellent. More maps, a shell. Another book. Honestly, I was expecting there to be another boss down here. 128 gold, score. Then we've got a counterfeit necklace, not sure why that was here. And an unidentified chain shirt. Okay. Lady Calandra's chain shirt. Oh, it's just a straight up +2 mithril chain shirt. That's really good. Okay, I need to put that on someone. Probably not us. Yeah, no, it's just it's a 6 rather than a 7. Yeah. Let's see, can she actually... No, Ember can't wear any kind of armor because I guess she just sucks like that. You could wear it, but it's not better than her half plate. She's currently wearing the 4AC unbending armor. However, well, actually, this is, strictly speaking, better. But it doesn't have the additional piercing bonus. So actually, let's see... What does Windwag currently have? Just some regular-ass leather armor. So... I don't know if Windwag can wear this. Let's equip that. That does give her more AC. Can Windwag equip the Unbending? Yes. Yeah, that works. Alright. Got some nice armor upgrades all around there. Woljif, again, can't wear... Got any big plans for the weekend? Not really big plans. I'm probably gonna be, doing a bit of gaming with a friend of mine tomorrow. And then on Sunday, I have my, my actual Pathfinder campaign. That we're, like, actually playing the TTRPG. Yeah, we're gonna be doing that on Sunday. And, yeah, so just kind of a chill gaming weekend. Gotta work on your garden? Well, that is important if you want a nice garden. I am glad that I do not have to worry about a garden being in an apartment. Because it's really not my thing. I spent many years of my childhood living on a farm, so the desire to have a garden has rapidly diminished. Have to fight off the stray cats? Oh no. Good luck with that. Okay, so I think we've cleared out the tower now. They keep trying to dig stuff up. Yeah, I guess they do that. Okay, so we've opened up all the rooms here. So, wait, did they already take away the relics then? I thought the relics were still here. But I guess not. That's a bummer. I wanted to steal them for myself. Oh, you bought a peach tree. Very nice. Peaches are very good. I haven't actually had a peach since probably last year. Because the growing season for peaches here in Canada is very short. So yeah, I think that's all of the loot down here. And I don't think there's another floor up. I think that's just it, but we can check over on this side, because that's the only place that we haven't gone. Can we make the jump?
This is my kind of work.
Yep, we made the jump. Is there anything over here? Oh, there is a column here that we can push. Let's do that.
Interesting.
Oh! Oh, interesting. That. I guess maybe that could have been like a barrier if we were still in combat. But we did find something hidden here. Oh, a magic buckler. They're nice, fruit guy, green thumb. Well, that's good, because our family certainly wasn't. Okay. Oh, just straight up +1 buckler. Okay. Does it have any other abilities? Nope, just straight up +1 buckler. Okay. I don't think it's better than the shield she currently has. No. And I don't think anyone else on my party uses shields. So it'll be good to sell. But I do believe that is everything of value here. So we might as well head out. Oh! Vision of Targona. The translucent silhouette of a winged female warrior glows softly. You brought us back to waking. Greetings. Oh, now we can talk to them properly. Who are you? Not who. What? Memories. Oh, so I was right that they are memories. This place was created as a cradle of memory and fantasy. The things that belonged to the city's heroes were kept here. People used to come to this place to remember those heroes. And myself and the others are living memories. You woke us, so here we are. Lots of things seem silent only until you care to listen to them. Like here, someone's memory has awoken to reveal itself to us. I thought it was only my kin who arranged stupid displays like this. Heroes' relics? Ridiculous. Who needs the scrap metal left behind by people dumb enough to get themselves killed? Who wants to admire a collection of failures and defeats? Okay, Windwag, dial the edge back a little bit. So your memories, of who? Of the heroes the city wished to immortalize. Go, touch a memory, see how they remembered us. After all, this place was created so that our names would never disappear into the mists of history. I wish I could say that we have not dishonored your memory, but Kennebrez lies in ruins, and But you fearlessly battle the invaders, with no thought for yourself. You have earned no censure. We are proud of you. Right. In the olden days, mortal kind lost to the demons time after time after time, and now their descendants are continuing their losing streak. How can they not be proud of that? Woljeff, you and Wendwag need to go into the corner. So why did you help me? A soft smile appears on the woman's face. I sensed something in you, as if you are close to me somehow, like we stood shoulder to shoulder once in the face of evil, and that we must do so again. I sense that light dwells within you. Oh, that's because we did activated the light of heaven before. Well, we're still not going angelic path, but, thanks, I guess. Very recently you were threatened by a powerful demon, and dark bloodlust tried to enslave your soul, but you opposed it and held fast. Continue to follow the path of light, and other righteous souls will aid you and follow you. Alright, we're not going to attack the ghost that helped us. Farewell, Vision. Farewell. The power that gives us the semblance of life is running out, and soon we will once again be but memories, living only in words, pictures, and song. Yeah, let's stand shoulder to shoulder. Clouds, veils. Yeah. Alright, bye-bye.
We do it my way.
Okay. I guess that's it, then. I don't think there's anything else for us to do here. And if I'm correct... Wait, did we not? Oh, we have to report to Irabeth. Okay. That's why the quest is not complete. Okay, that's fine. We were headed in that direction anyways. Because we have to head north before we can get to the other areas that we want to get to. And we could use a nap. Yeah, to get here we would need to go all the way north and around anyways. Okay. Okay. There are annoying people singing drunkenly outside. Let me close the window. Ah. That's a Friday night in this city for you. Okay. So... Yeah, let's head back to the Defender's Heart. Then I think we can go to the Blackwing Library and the Pataxian Wine Cellar. And then I guess the Topaz Solutions. Or maybe we should do Topaz Solutions first after we go to... Right, because we don't need to go all the way back to the Defender's Heart in order to get to Topaz. We only need to go through the Market Square. So, let's do that, I guess. 3 hours? We can do that. Oh, looks like our angelic buff is gone. Oh. We ran into some baddies. Let's kill them all. Good time for a quick drink.
They will break against our resolve.
Alright, what do we got here? A spider and a couple of flies. Alright, Ember, shoot a fly.
Surrender or else.
Okay, well, it's something. That's your turn. Oh, Windwag. Good. Deal with the other fly. And yes, that's what I was hoping for. Alright, she blew up both flies. Perfect. Camilla, the spider.
Spirits demand your blood.
Alright, well, that's 2 damage. That's alright. You're mostly a healer anyways. Wool Jeff.
Steal your treasures.
Alright. Now, I'm curious. Can we camp here? Wait, what was the... It's R, I think, to rest, right? Yes. You know what? This might not be a bad place to rest. Because it is getting into evening. Nah. We'll keep moving. I think we can probably deal with the Topaz place before we need to rest. Yeah, 1 hour. We can do that. Oh, no. We've spotted enemies. Who are we gonna have to stab this time? Hopefully things that have stuff we can loot. Because you can't loot anything from bugs. Okay.
Cover me, all right?
Succubus.
We are the light. They
I think I
are
should
the
be able to loot them. Oh, and Wendwag gets the first shot. Let's go.
They'll beg me to stop.
Okay, Conceala. Oh, can we get a charge in on that? Yeah. Oh, but that's not a kill. Damn. Okay, we can't charge in, unfortunately. We can get pretty close, though. Oh, there's another enemy. A shear. We're just gonna end Cassie's turn there. Woljif, can you finish the succubus, please? There we go. Good. Succubus down. They're the one I was worried about. The shear is not a big deal. I should move Woljif... Oh, I can't move Woljif further. He's done. Okay, the shear... Wait, the shear was able to charge without a target? That's bullshit. Why can the shear do that without a target? Whatever. I'm gonna shoot him. Or not. Ember, your turn to shoot him.
For apologies.
Good, 9 damage. Solid. Okay. Windwag. Oh yeah, that'll do. Masterwork Bardiche. Awesome. Kind of disappointed that the succubus didn't have anything stealing worthy. Like, they didn't have anything to take from them. I thought that they would. Like, at least a spell scroll or something. But I guess that's too much to ask from a random encounter. Alright, let's try this again. Good. We have arrived at Topaz Solutions. Okay. So that's, I guess, the way out. How big is this place? Not big. Okay. Let's loot. Scroll of Stunning Barrier. That spell's available to Seela? Will negate stun. Incense, gold, and another counterfeit necklace. You required spell of Stunning Barrier. Woljif can learn it from the spell list. Okay, that's fine. Okay, we do have a couple of areas that we can go to here. Let's go over here first.
Do not waver.
And right into combat. Wait, is that a mimic? I'm kind of surprised that the mimic didn't stay hidden. Like, that's generally what mimics are supposed to do. Okay, well, it's Cassie's turn. She cannot do a charge from there. I think I'll have Cassie
You should have
stay on the mimic. Good. That was a good call. Mimic's not doing shit on Cassie. Can you charge? No charge from there. And can't even attack either. Oh well.
Glory without risk. Into the fray.
Woljif. Okay, move your 30. And now we should be able to make a shot on this alchemist.
Distract them for me.
Or miss. Critical miss. Jeez, alright. Oh, Ember has 35 feet of movement. Sick.
I'll hit
Shot?
you.
Wait, did we fail the shot?
You won't stop us.
Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Windwag. Move in there. Kill this guy.
For me.
Well, it's some damage. Oh, he's got a ton of health. I don't like that. Okay. I need you to not use up your entire turn on this. And now shoot him.
Their hearts.
Or miss. Ah! Ow. Jeez. Okay, these guys need to split the hell up. Alright, are we close enough to charge? No, we're too close to charge. Okay. Yeah, let's just attack it. Good, 22 damage. Solid. Oh, that mimic did a good chunk of damage there. Not thrilled with that. Attack. Or miss. Woljif. Let's move. So we want to be split up here.
Share your treasures.
Or miss. It's fine. Ember.
Surrender or else.
Nope. Okay. Windwag.
I'll rip you apart.
20 damage. Solid. And you can just go from there.
You wide open.
Or not. What did he do? What did the alchemist do? He doesn't have any action on the initiative tracker. Oh, maybe did he have to draw his items or something? Is that his deal? That he can do a lot of damage, but he has to draw his potions or flasks or whatever?
Don't hold back.
Alright, it's another 19 to the mimic. I don't like that. Just took a lot of damage from that mimic. I think Camelia's gonna have to do some healing on this next turn. Hit him.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Miss, okay. That's fine. Oh, they're taking ongoing acid damage. Okay. Woljif, attack this
Cover me,
guy.
all right?
Or not. Getting real tired of these guys missing all the time.
For apologies.
Yep, that's par for the course. Okay, you, come on. Windwag, do the thing. Well, we got one hit on him. Camellia. Cure Moderate. There we go. Ow! Don't like that. Okay, well, let's continue heading this mimic. There we go, mimic's done. We can start moving. I guess that's all she can do. Yeah, I don't think there is anything else of interest here. No way to get the acid off of me, I guess. Oh, can I study, this guy? Yeah, he's studied now. Alright. Now, you. Can you please hit him this time?
Into the fray.
No? No? Alright. Sure, why not? You frequently miss the enemy can be an alchemist. No shit. Okay, Woljeff. Can you, like, magic missile his ass? Immune to magic missile. Well, fuck you too. Alright, Burning Arc. One enemy creature within close range. You know what? Let's use Burning Arc. Okay. He did save, but it is damage. So that's good. Windwag. Fill him with arrows. There we go. Good. They're toast. Alright, what's in the Mimic? Oh ho ho! A magic light crossbow. Yes, please. Light crossbow of Oracle's Misery. Whenever this +2 light crossbow confirms a crit, if wielded by an oh, we don't have an Oracle. The target must pass a will save or suffer from the same effect as the Oracle's curse gave on level 1 without any of its benefits. Okay. So it is still a +2 light crossbow, though. Which... If I have someone who doesn't have a magic bow like Camellia... Yeah, that's just a straight enhancement. Even if she's not an Oracle, that's just straight up better. And it looks really cool. I think everyone else has magic weapons by this point, yeah. Okay, so that was worth it. What's here? Element Essence and Purifying Solution. Alright, what does he have on him? A Demonic Heart. We're just ripping his heart out of his chest, I guess. A normal Heavy Crossbow. A Masterwork Scimitar, that'll be good for selling. And some studded leather, alright? And what's this? Guide for Travelers, Hunters, and Explorers of the River Kingdoms. Okay. And Fish on a Stick! We found the recipe for fish on a stick, guys. Well, that makes the trip entirely worth it. Now we know how to put a fish on a stick. Okay, I think that's everything in that room. Is there something down here? No, it's just a decorative basement. Alright, let's go to the next room then. I have a feeling that was probably the only encounter here. Unless one of these is also a mimic. What's this? Bone meal, blood vial, and a colorful feather, okay. Are these chests? Oh, mimics. Yeah, okay. The other one's probably a mimic, too. Alright, Windwag, do it. Woljeff.
Why not both?
And, you know what? That's fine. Who did it attack? Oh, the mimic attacked Woljeff. Well, that makes sense. Cassie. Hit it. Oh, that mimic fucking exploded. Wait, but did the mimic not have anything cool in it? Oh, I guess it's just a boring mimic. Is this also a mimic? Nope, it's just a decorative chest. It's not a real chest. How incredibly disappointing. We blew up that mimic for nothing. It was just living its life, being a box. Alright, well, I guess that's really all that we can do here.
Well,
Camilla, you got some healing. Actually, Ember's got some healing.
I wonder why.
7 instances of Cure Light Wounds. Yeah, let's go.
Access. Yes. Esmith. Access. Yes. Esmith. Access. Yes.
Oh, looks like we're in an ad break, so I'm just gonna finish healing here,
Esmith.
because it's boring.
Yes.
And then we're gonna go on break, yeah. So, yeah, we're gonna take a quick break here, and we'll be back in just a couple of minutes, so stick around. Okay, let's continue. I believe we have fully cleared out the topaz whatever the heck. So I believe it is time to head back to the Defender's Heart, finally. I wish there was a faster way of moving around the map. Okay. Back to Defender's Heart. 4 hours, we can do that. We might be a little bit exhausted, but it's better to be able to sleep at the Defender's Heart than to try and rest in the wilds.
I'll bathe in your blood.
Okay. So who are we fighting now? Oh, there's a couple of cultists. 1, 2, 3 cultists. Where's the third one? Oh, right behind us. Hello.
I'll rip you apart.
Yeah, you certainly did, Wendwag. Ember.
I'll hit you.
Good job, Ember. Cassie. Oh, we can actually charge him, I think. No? Is he too close to charge? Fine, I'll just punch him in the face. He's dead anyways. Wooljeff, deal with the other one. There we go. Wham bam, thank you ma'am. Scroll of protection from good. A masterwork glaive, dagger, and chain shirt. Nice. Oh, we're medium encumbered now. Scroll of Haze of Dreams. Another masterwork glaive, dagger, and chain shirt. Good. And the evoker, what do you have? Scroll of False Life, Scroll of Inflict Moderate Wounds, and a masterwork dagger. Very nice. Alright, let's fuck off. Alright, let's get our asses back to the Defender's Heart now. 3 more hours. We're gonna start getting tired real soon. More enemies? How dare they? Don't they know we're trying to get back with our stolen shit so that we can sell it?
I'll cheer you on from over there.
Oh, more bugs. The friggin' bug bit us. How dare it?
Spirits demand your blood.
Well, clearly they don't demand it quite enough. Can you charge? No, you can't. Oh, you can charge the fly, though. Wow. Stop attacking Cassie! You know what? Fuck you. And fuck you twice. There we go. Bugs are dead. Let's blow this pop stand. And now let's try getting back. Only 1 more hour. Good, we made it. Now we can finally get some rest. Alright, seems like everyone is still cleaning up the mess here. Oh, we can loot this pile of bodies. Let's fucking go! 1,254 gold, 3 short spears and a couple of daggers. They've really been cleaning shit up. Let's just need to watch Crusader, guys that we don't care about. They picked up all the bodies, so that we wouldn't have to do it. Okay, nothing we can loot there. Hey, if we talk to the Digipainter, can we get something fun because of the pamphlet? No? Yeah, I don't want any sort of gear illusions. Not right now, at least. Alright, so first things first. Let's talk to Gemmel. Sell off our crap. Clubs. Daggers. No, we want to keep the torches. Falcata can go. The Grace of Peace can go. I know it's magic, but it's not very good. Well... no. The Great Clubs can go. The Heavy Crossbows can go. Oh, the Heavy Mace of Fire. Actually, that one... Oh, maybe I should hold on to that one, actually. Yeah, alright. Light crossbow can go. Light hammer can go. This is just a normal-ass light hammer, yeah. Masterwork bardish, Masterwork dagger, Masterwork glaives, Masterwork scimitar, Masterwork scythe, punching dagger, short spears, the buckler we can't use, breastplate, chain shirts, hide, leather, padded armor, scale mail, studded leather. We don't have a kineticist, but we might get one later on. So I think I'm actually going to hold on to the kinetic diadem. I'm just going to put it in my chest. Sell the counterfeit jewelry. Let's see. I want to keep all the scrolls. You know, the scrolls do have weight. I should sell off the scrolls that are not useful to me. Yeah, you know what? Scroll of Bane, I don't care. Bear's Endurance, don't care. I'm never going to use, like, any of these scrolls. Because attacking is, like, pretty much always the better option. Burning Arc I might use. The Cure Wound scrolls I'm going to hold on to. Divine Favor, no. Ear-piercing Scream, that one I actually might hold on to. Enlarged Person, Fairy Fire, no. False Life, Fire Belly. What does Fire Belly actually do? Grants you fire resistance, and you can breathe the cone of fire. No, that's not very good. Haze of Dreams, Heroism, Mage Armor, Magic Missile. Well, Magic Missile seems sort of useless, honestly. It's never been useful, ever. All the times I've had Woljif do it, it has never worked. Prayer, Pro Good. Remove Disease we're holding on to. Remove Fear, yes, let's hold on to those. Same with the Restorations. Stunning Barrier, we're going to hold on to that. Summon, you know what, the Summon ones are going to hold on to as well. Wander, Remove Disease, yep. Angels. Explorer's Guide. Nature of the Divine. Faith. Yaniel. 5 Tower Almanacs. Yeah, we're not doing any potions, so we can get rid of our potion reagents. That's a potion ingredient. No, that's a cooking ingredient. We're going to keep the cooking ingredients. This is just treasure. The cheese we gotta hold on to. Cheese is very important. I suppose I should hold on to Teldon's keys, I guess. The demonic hearts we don't need. Edible moss is a cooking ingredient. Elemental essence is a potion ingredient. Fine feather we can sell. Let's see. Those are cooking ingredients. That's not... That can go. That can go. The gems can go. The herb liquor and the incense. Wait, where did my jade go? Did I accidentally click on the jade? Yeah, no, I want to keep the jade. The largely destroyed letter I feel like I should hold on to. Same with the magic essence. The morels we want to hold, the milk, the spices, the fish. The old maps can go. The pipe can go. The onions we're going to keep. The pamphlet. I don't know why the pamphlet is a gold item, but we're going to hold on to it anyways. The rainbow quartz can go. Rice we're going to keep. Horseshoes can go. And, wait, what was that? Shining scale. Yeah, that can go. The shining shell. Shiny chitin. Silver earring. Silver powder. Slimy skin. We're going to keep the cheese, of course. Oh, that's interesting. The soft cheese does not indicate that it is a cooking item. It's just a thing we have. But we're going to keep it anyways. We are going to sell the tainted fowl, because even though that is a cooking ingredient, I don't really want to cook with tainted chicken. We'll sell the wooden mug and plates. Good, that brings us back below our threshold. And we'll get 4,500 bucks out of it. Solid. Actually, how are we doing on potions? Yeah, we got 24 moderate healing potions. Oh, I could get some serious wound potions. That might not be a bad idea, but they're very expensive. Doesn't look like he's got any more bags of holding, unfortunately. I was kind of hoping that he would have found one more by the time that we got back here. But I guess it just was not meant to be. Because, yeah, down here it's just all the shit that we've sold him. Alright, so I actually do want to see how this flail compares to this one. Okay, the heavy mace of fire does do technically a little bit more damage, but it's fire damage and it's not cold iron. So I think it's probably better to stick with the flail of weakness. But I will put it in my box. Okay. Yeah, those two can go. Good. I think that's everything that we want to store right now. Yeah. Everything else we want to hold on to for now. Oh, maybe I should, like, sell off a couple of these potions that I'm not going to use. Yeah, I think I'm actually going to do that. Because, yeah, the bark skin... bark skin I might actually use. Bear's endurance... Yeah, I don't think I'm going to use these. Potion of Speed we're going to hold on to. Potion of Mage Armor, no. Restoration, we're going to keep Shield of Faith. Those might actually be useful. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay. So now let's go and report back to Irabeth that we've cleared out the museum. I thank you for saving the esteemed citizens of Canabras, even though not all of them deserve to be saved. May Iamade forgive my words. Irabeth casts a meaningful look at Count Arenday sitting at a nearby table. I don't really mean that, of course. I just never fail to be astounded by the way that good people seem to perish, while the not-so-good prove to be incredibly amazingly enduring. Even so, the Count did offer me his aid. That is a perfectly fair point. He can't be all that bad. Yes, that's not like him at all. Joining the Crusades is a tradition among Mandavian nobles, but Darren Arenday was never too keen on fighting demons. The Count has a certain reputation in Mendev. He's not a pleasant individual by any means, but he's not known for any particular villainy either. The Count enjoys a life of leisure, surrounded by a gaggle of sycophants who are always eager to badmouth the Queen at his command. He likes settling scores, too. There was a hero of the First Crusades, Sir Lant, a kind and honest man. After the end of his glorious career as a soldier, he became a wise mentor to the younger generation. He ran afoul of the Count somehow, perhaps by lecturing him about his idle lifestyle and a lack of purpose. When Sir Lant died, the Count managed to buy a portion of his estate and ordered the knight's helmet to be reforged into a chamber pot. Yeah, that's very petty. And of course he didn't keep his little joke private. The Queen was particularly affronted by it because Sir Lant used to be her most loyal comrade in arms. I was there receiving an assignment from Her Majesty and witnessed the exact moment she found out about the helmet's fate. It's a small thing, but I could see the Queen's anguish at the travesty that had been made of her friend's legacy. That's what our Count is like as a person. And as for his talent for survival, do you know the story of Heaven's Edge? He was the only member of his family to escape with his life when the demons unleashed a magical plague on the Arendelle estate. Could you tell me more about the events? I don't know all the details. It happened a while ago, back when I was a mercenary and had nothing to do with Kennebrez. I only know that there was a grand feast in honor of Darren's birthday, and all his relatives were invited, along with a few other distinguished guests. Everyone died from a mysterious disease someone had unleashed on the estate, including the servants, the guards, and a number of clerics and paladins. But the young Count survived, because of his healing ability, I suppose. Darren does possess an unusually brilliant talent, even if the application of his skills leaves much to be desired. Eurobeth scowls. Why is he trying to provoke the Queen? Who knows? It could be some family matter. The Count is Her Majesty's cousin twice removed, or something like that. But I think he simply enjoys infuriating people. Crusaders and Iomede's servants especially. Thank you for telling me all this. My pleasure. I'm sorry you had to endure my grumbling. Watching these things happen to my city has put me in a foul mood. Oh, I found Janna Eldori like you asked. Yes, thank you. It's good to have her back. We need every fighter we can get. Eurobeth frowns. I suppose it's asking too much to want fighters that are sober as well. Let's see. I don't need to ask those two. The Tower of Estrad's been cleared of demons. Great! The places where the demons have gathered need to be cleared one by one. Then they won't be able to stab us in the back when we take on the Grey Garrison. Thank you for your service. Okay, we gained a bunch of experience. Gotta go. Okay, we did not ding from that. Now, I wonder if that, the curator. That's the word I was looking for. The museum curator. I wonder if he made it here. Or if he decided to stay behind. Because I don't see him here. I was hoping to give him his keys back. But I guess that's not in the cards. Alright, well, I guess that's all we have to do here for the moment. Which means there are only 2 more time-sensitive quests right now that we have to deal with. The Burning City. Okay, so that's the one with the Blackwing Library. And a common cause is just finding people to join us. So, I guess it's time to head to the library. Oh, no, we need to sleep first. Because we have been at it for a while now, and it's late at night now. We need a little nap. Yep, all good. Wouldn't it be wonderful if we'd been friends as children, Camellia? We would have played hide and seek throughout the marble halls, ridden ponies through green meadows, flung bowls of ice cream from the garden walls onto unsuspecting passerby. That seems rather rude. The thought is far from tempting, Count. If you had been my friend in childhood, you would have been a terrible influence on me. Alright, we made some more spicy pastry. What does this even do? I know it has some sort of passive effect, but I've forgotten what it actually does. And if it's better than my fish on a stick. Spicy pastry. Oh, +5 movement speed bonus. Yeah, okay. Oh, and Darren just straight up fully healed everyone. Cool. Alright, let's do level progressions. Oh, Darren's an oracle. That's who's supposed to get the light crossbow. And our nerd. There we go. Let's do a quick little savey save. Alright, good. And time to head to the library. We have to go harass a storyteller. Alright. We also need to find someone who can, sell us some more magical gear, because, the bartender ain't it. Excuse me. Alright, now, do we have to go through the market square to get to the library? We do. That's a pain in the ass. Alright, fine. Fine. It's our next destination. We gotta go there. Spend 3 hours. Wait. Oh! We found a lost bag. Yeah, let's go check out the last bag. Wait, how did we identify a lost bag from an hour's travel away? Alright, we got some moss, some butter, some mushrooms, and a forked tongue. Cool. And just to jump over to the Blackwing Library. Okay, who are these guys? Crusader, Chalub, and a Crusader. Ooh, looks like lots of stuff for us to steal. Oh, this one's a gold book as well. I guess I'm gonna take it. I don't think it's particularly useful. But it is gold, so... you never know. Yeah, Venetian horror. Why not? Ooh! What's in the box here? Scroll of Reduce. Coal. Oh, some magic padded armor. And slimy skin. Look, it's right in the header. We're gonna steal everything. We're the good guys. We're allowed to steal whatever we want. Okay. So this padded armor. Padded armor of focus. +2 bonus on concentration checks. Interesting. Can Woljif or Ember... no, they still can't equip any kind of armor. It's not going to be better for her. Yeah, not going to be better for you either. Wow, it's magic armor and it's actually completely useless for us. Well, we can sell it. That's fine. Let's see, nothing else to loot there. What's this?
There's something here.
Oh, secret loot. The great library of Kenabres has been ravaged and wrecked in the most barbaric way. It seems that someone took perverse pleasure in smashing lamps and furniture and tearing pages out of books. Alright, well, we're going to take the Scroll of Enlarge, a comma, a gold coin, and some meteor dust. Neat. I guess there's no way down there. That's fine. Barrel of flammable alchemical substance. Why is that in a library? And why does it look like they're burning books? Well, I'm gonna steal this book as well. Screw your library fines. Oh, secret door. We'll open the secret door in a minute. Oh, wait, there's people in the fire. That... Who are these guys? A stocky knight with a head of messy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you in a deep, booming voice. The hefty crusader smiles merrily, paying no heed to the blood-curdling shrieks coming from the pyre and the acrid smell of burning flesh. They burn well enough, don't they? Cursed traitors, Aurilu's minions. These vermin infiltrated the Crusader forces and aided the demons from inside the city. But I caught them. I am Captain Caleb Sazimal, and these men are my subordinates. A strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. You don't know what you're about to do, but you're certain that it's right. Yeah, I think it's time for a perception check. Succeeded. Caleb is talking too loudly, all while casting sidelong looks at you. You've seen similar behavioral quirks before, in liars. What happened to the library? Demons showed up and carried everything off. I wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square, but these filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no. But look around. The city is burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. Who are you punishing? The warrior howls like a wild animal. Look around you. The city has been burning ruins. So many innocent lives lost, and all because of abominations like these here. Cultists, heretics, and spies slipping into our ranks, carrying out the orders of their brutal masters and preparing a heinous death for us all. They want to give us over to the demons, just like Aurilu did with Sarkoris. They deserve to feel the flames licking at their legs. You come up with nasty words to use against people. You call them heretics, cultists, spies, so you don't have to call them people. Good people, just like you. You'd feel bad for doing this to people, but not to heretics. Without those words, you wouldn't be able to burn them. Why wouldn't he? I feel pity for no one, people or not. I kill whoever I feel like. We are at war. We are forced to kill people. Every person deals with this pain whatever way they can. This good knight is lying to himself when he says he is killing heretics, not people. You lie to yourself when you say killing doesn't hurt you. I can't lie. I just bear the pain. No wonder Ember's our intimidation person. She's, freaky. Yeah, let's examine the armor. You notice that the emblems on the armor of the two Silent Crusaders belong to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but Caleb's armor bears the sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. Strange, then, that he introduced himself as their captain. Something's not right here. I think we do have the Trickster Mythic Path. I think that's the one that we accepted. I don't think I don't know if we're locked into it yet, but I'm pretty sure that's the one that we accepted last time, because it is the chaotic path. Put out those flames. I order you in the name of Baphomet. The words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some gut instinct told you that this is precisely what needs to be said in this moment, and the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. Woljif glares menacingly at Caleb. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere. Ma'am, we didn't know you were one of us. You heard her. Put the flames out. Cuffing his lackeys round the head, Caleb herds them straight toward the fire. All three of them start trying to fight the flames, showing no concern for their own safety. All right, so they are traitors. An inexplicable feeling of rightness flows through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the faces of the Crusader and his lackeys when you rebuke them for their fecklessness. Okay, so which insult do we want to go with, guys? One is, you blithering idiots, you cack-handed dimwits, you empty suits of armor. Or, quickly, you worms, if you keep dawdling, I'll throw you into the furnace at the Grey Garrison. Or, whoever doesn't pull his weight is a dead man. I'll take the other two into Baphomet's forces. I think 3 might be pushing it a little. Let's go with number 2. Quickly, you worms. Chalib grunts in wordless terror and desperately fights the flames. Every so often, he sends murderous looks at his associates, whom he has clearly already condemned to death. Wendwag is overcome with laughter. Move, you pathetic lumps, or else the mistress will let me do whatever I like to you. So, which one of you idiots fancies being locked in a chest with a dozen hungry rats? Oh, we get to do more of them! Yeah, okay, fine. You know what? At this point, Wendwag is backing us up here. We're gonna, let's go with this one. Whoever doesn't pull his weight's a dead man. Oh! Chalib, with a wary look at in your direction, Chalib abandons his own attempt to quell the flames and turns his focus to thumping and kicking his subordinates to hurry them along. The method proves surprisingly effective, and the flames begin to dwindle. Okay, so we are going through all 3 of them. You blithering idiots, you cack-handed dimwits, you empty suits of armor. You watch in satisfaction as Chalib and his 2 lackeys rush to put out the alchemist's fire. Their armor becomes covered in soot, and welts rise on their skin from the flames. Succumbing to another strange or radical impulse, you chivvy them along with barked orders and florid invective. Yeah, I'm not going to do the evil. Okay, I wonder if I can do all 3 of these, except for the evil one. Report, who are you? The Crusader's eyes bulge in fear as he barks out, Chalib Sazamal, former Knight of the Order of Everbright Crusaders, deserter. These 2 are my mates from playing cards. Local fences for stolen goods. Ooh. Reliable men. We set an ambush and caught 4 Crusaders. We wish to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the Worldwound. Wendwag hisses. I should kill you, worm, for daring to speak to the mistress as an equal, when you should kneel before your superior. But we all need warriors. We need all the warriors we can get right now. Wendwag is just loving this. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I think that these guys are well and truly willing to do literally anything I tell them. So we're going to change his name. Chalib is a crusader name. Are you a crusader? I hereby give you a name worthy of a demon. Foul Snout. Biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, madam. Foul Snout furrows his brow in a display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all the Crusader forces put together. Alright, stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Grey Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. There's plenty more where that came from, ma'am. I'll do everything you've ordered, and just as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get make it another 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Grey Garrison storeroom. Things are going to burn right up in there. Renaming someone is wild. Yeah, no, seriously. I'm so glad we accepted the chaotic path, because this is going to be so much fun. And we saved the storyteller's life. Because I assume that was him who was in the pyre there. Yep, here it is. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its ears heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless milky eyes, pale, papery skin covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves even on their deathbed has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. That is an elf, with a beard. I guess the worst can be found even among the best. Hey, don't throw shade at him for just having a beard. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am the storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I am not mistaken. Storyteller? Ha! That's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. Sometimes a person can lose their name, but Mama and Papa are gone, friends are gone, and there's nobody to ask what it was. So instead of their name, a person can pick any word that is good. Everybody has to have a name. Or do they? I don't know. Who are you? The old elf frowns. I prefer people to call me storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my own occupations and interests. In most of the places I have been, I am known by that name. When I was little, my mother and father used to tell me stories, but I have no one to tell me stories now. Sometimes Grandma does in my dreams, but I always forget them in the morning. Can you tell me a story? The corners of the blind elf's mouth slowly creep upward. For you, I may have a story to tell, but perhaps it is you who has a story for me. Oh, okay, I'm really curious to see how things are going to play out with Ember and the Storyteller, because I think that's going to be a really interesting series of interactions. How come you didn't burn in the fire? To tell the truth, I myself do not know. I felt the heat, it was so strong. I waited for the pain, the burning, but I was unscathed. But the smoke nearly did finish me off. It may be some form of magical protection against fire, but I don't know by what means I may have acquired it. Just another oddity from my collection of the inexplicable. Gloom steals across the storyteller's pensive face. I want to talk to you about something. The old elf responds with dignity and courtesy but firmly. In thanks for my rescue, I of course will render you a service in turn, whatever it may be. However, at this moment, I wish to be somewhere safer than the present surroundings. My recent adventures have fatigued me greatly. I would be grateful if you could help me to a safe shelter of some kind. The stubborn set of the elf's mouth tells you that he won't change his mind. Typical. You do someone a good turn, and instead of saying thank you, they just ask for more help. Go easy on the old elf. He's had a rough go of it. Yeah, because we've had it so easy. We can't not help him. If it was up to me, Grandfather Elf, I'd throw you over my shoulder and carry you out of here. This is no place for old folks. I was unaware that our talking weapon friend was going to be doing much actual talking. Okay. I have other things to do. I'll help you later. Okay. In that case, I will remain here for now. Wandering the city while it's under attack by demons would be inadvisable for a blind person. Don't forget to take me with you when you're going to a safe place. Yeah, so we'll grab him on the way out, but first we have to finish looting this place.
Interesting.
Claim. Cold Iron Masterwork Heavy Mace. Hello. Oh, but it's not magical. It doesn't have any sort of bonuses or anything. Okay, that's a bummer. But a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds, Alchemist Fire, Potion of Blur, and a set of full plate. Okay. Solid. This was a secret item, so I'm very curious what it is. Oh, just another book. Oh, what's this? Can I make the knowledge check? Ember, you're a knowledge person, I guess.
I did it.
Hey, we succeeded. Some monstrously large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins in two and leaving an enormous black scar. It is possible that Discari himself was the one to destroy this building with his terrifying scythe, Rift Carver. Okay. Nothing else over here. Okay. Oh, what's this? The bookcase is full of texts describing demons and methods of fighting them. Regrettably, all this knowledge wasn't enough to save Canebras from the spawn of the Abyss. Alright, but we are going to steal this book here. And whatever's in here. Another scroll of stunning barrier, dagger, gold coin, and 2 purifying solutions. I guess this is not an interactable door. This is, though. Oh, a vertical one. Interesting. Ooh, look at all this shit. Scroll of Doom. A light pick. Gold coin, and another magic essence. I look forward to seeing what I can actually do with these magic essences, because I got 3 so far. Just some general... Why is this garbage in a sealed room? Like, this is just leather armor, a light pick. Oh, here we go. A magic quarterstaff. Quarterstaff of coercion. Well, really, isn't any quarterstaff a quarterstaff of coercion if you hit someone with it enough? +1 quarterstaff adds +1 to the DC for all will saves against spells the wielder casts. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. I don't know if I have anyone who can actually use quarterstaffs right now. Oh, and then that's just some basic bitch scale mail. Alright, knowledge check, Ember.
Well,
Nope, we failed. Statue of a guy dressed in wizard robes. You don't recognize his face. I wonder if I can have someone else make a check if I do this.
Together we stand.
No. Okay, so you can only have one person actually make the check for these things. Alright, but we did find a couple of things that we can sell for a good chunk of money, so... And I think we have cleared out everything of value in this building. Yeah, I don't think we can get through there. Can we get through here? No, we can't. Okay. Alright, we'll take the storyteller back to the heart. I'm taking you to the Defender's Heart. Please accept my sincere thanks once again. And if I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. Yes, we'll go to the Defender's Heart now. So that'll complete that mission, and it should also give us another ally, I think. I don't know if he counts as an ally for the purposes of that side quest. Oh, but we have completed the Burning City. So where did he go? Where are you, storyteller? Camellia? Oh, there he is. Oh, and we got Storyteller's Ring and a pile of experience. The blind elf looks better than he did in your last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some color. The elf turns to you and listens closely. Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps. Determined footsteps befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation. The elf hands you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. I'm very curious to see what that does. Irabeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Kennebrez that the local wardstone had been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Kennebrez did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed. That's, certainly an opinion. Who are you, and why did they let you examine the wardstone? The elf smiles faintly. I am the storyteller, just an old elf, and a bit more. I am old even for an elf. I've seen many things and have been to many places. Not so long ago, I witnessed the making of a young kingdom in the Stolen Lands, led by a remarkable and promising individual. My advice on the complicated matter of conquering those lands proved useful to that leader. What's the Stolen Lands? An almost wholly unsettled region in the northeast section of the River Kingdoms, bordering the nation of Brevoy and serving as a buffer between Brevoy and the River Kingdoms. Okay. This is not uncommon for me. Some seek my advice or services, and I don't refuse. This is how I acquired my reputation as an old vagrant who's never hurt anyone, stayed out of others' squabbles, but sometimes gave good advice. I had a few friends in Nerosian who vouched for my integrity. This is why my humble requests to be allowed to see the Wardstones were granted. I visited all of them, but only found cause for alarm in Kennebrez. Do you wield some special magic power? Some instinct? The storyteller chuckles. Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object, and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Oh, I wonder if that's why we have the holy fragment. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I will gather them all. Ambitious. What blight is concealed in the Wardstone? I'm afraid I don't have the answer to your question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the Wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. They say they covered the Wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iamide herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here, even the terrifying Baelor Karamzadeh. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Tiscari himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Kennebrez. And when the demon lord struck his blow, the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and nothing is stopping them from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Why did you travel to the Wardstones? I tried to see their stories. The visions I had when I touched the Wardstones were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They followed each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. I couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next began. Yeah, drink. Is that it? I've heard you, storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there is nothing like it in Kennebrez, but the demons might have something. Wouldn't destroying the Wardstone make them all explode? Like, isn't that what the objective was? Oh, so we've got more points on this Burning City quest here. I heard the dying roar of Terendelev, the Silver Dragon, the protector of the city. At the same time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar power sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you to go to where Terendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. Oh, we still have the stone knife from, I thought that disappeared when we turned down the dude. The space janitor. Alright, yeah, so I'll show him the space janitor's knife. I found it in the square where Terendelev perished. What do you make of it? Oh! So maybe this is the thing! The storyteller reaches out and says softly, Even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from the object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try to see the past of its owner, their emotions, and shreds of their memories. Maybe it'll help us better understand what we are dealing with. The storyteller touches the knife, his fingers clamping around the hilt with a hungry, masterful grip. His face contorts into an evil grimace, his voice disgustingly raspy. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair, to my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body, overfilled with food, is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head with a long beak that is always yearning for more food. A beak. Is it maybe some kind of spider or other insect? 'Cause I guess they do technically have beaks, some of them. You feel feverish, and your chest, where the mysterious wound is concealed, feels hot. Your mind is flooded with a wave of visions, visions that repeat the words of the old elf. Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy wretch, whose only achievement is my birth, a creeping, wingless creature. It is your fault I have no wings, a symbol of greatness, a birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points me to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today. I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Okay, so not a spider, because they were supposed to have wings, but maybe some kind of, like, giant fly or something? But something with multiple eyes, because it said it had to turn all of its eyes toward them. So I don't know. Maybe some kind of flying spider. This is Pathfinder, after all. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. Mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off, along with the shreds of meat. Victory! I am the strongest. I am the son of my winged father. The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Appalling. Stories like that are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Did this knife belong to a demon? The storyteller opens his mouth to answer, but a sudden spasm crosses his face. A new vision, a much stronger one, engulfs the old elf. The malevolent undertones vanish from his voice as it grows more determined and tired. Even looking at the wardstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, it still has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the wardstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless, but it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light. White light everywhere. Oh, so a demon maybe. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling, the terror on his face so unlike his usual dignified manner. What? What was that? That was not the past. That was something that is yet to happen? Or rather, might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you to cleanse the wardstone, or to destroy it. Oh, so I wonder if... So he was seeing the future, but I guess that was maybe the power of the space janitor that did that? Because I believe that this knife was tied to the residual energy from the space janitor, which we turned down. You feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that is opened up in it. It is hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment, your self-preservation instinct takes over, and you manage to keep control of your own hands. Well, thank goodness for that. The old man stands up. He looks completely stunned. Never before has anything like this happened to me. But how? I am not an oracle or a prophet. Or is this another riddle from the past that has caught up with me? I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen, I don't know why this is happening now. But there is one thing I am sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes. Great changes. I shared your vision, and this knife tempted me. Did you see what I saw? This has never happened before. Could it be the magic of the object that you brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. Be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us, something we don't yet understand. Can you see the future? I don't know. Obviously I can. But nothing like this has ever happened to me before. The future never opened its secrets to me before I met you. Gods, who are you and why have our paths crossed? I feel this is not a coincidence. Something momentous is happening. Destiny is pushing us towards something. But what? Questions without answers. I swear, this morning I couldn't have imagined what awaited me. Maybe it's the knife that gives you the power of divination. This knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I felt the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Is what you saw destined to happen? No, the future is not set. It used to be, a long time ago when the god Eredin guarded Galarian, but not now. Prophecies do not come true, or they do, but not the way they were supposed to. I only saw one version of the future, one of the paths leading to it. But the choice has not been made, and our destinies are not set in stone. Who were you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you, but the thing that has just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Remind me, why is it so important to cleanse the Wardstone of corruption? I have examined many Wardstones, but only in the one guarding Kennebrez did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the Wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think of what it will be capable of. The Wardstone must be destroyed. I've heard you. Okay. Considering the time, I think that we're going to call it here. We will continue getting the answers to the storyteller's other questions here from the storyteller next week. But in the meantime, I believe that it is definitely time to call it for the night. So yeah, we're going to call it there. Thank you everyone for coming. Very much appreciate having you guys here. Always nice to have folks to chat with. Next week, Monday, we're going to be continuing with Danganronpa 2. On Tuesday, we're going to be starting MonsterCon, the new Monster Prom game that just released, I think, yesterday. So that's exciting. We're going to get to go to a Monster Nerd Convention. So look forward to that. A brand new game. Thursday, we'll continue with Cat Quest, and Friday, we will be back to Pathfinder. So lots of good stuff to look forward to. If you haven't joined my Discord server yet, the link is down below the stream. I post all of my announcements there in case anything comes up, as well as my stream announcements and weekly schedules, and any new artwork that I get will go up in the Discord server. So check that out if that's something that interests you. There's also a channel for requests. If there are any games you want to see me play, or any redeems you want to see added, or just anything you think would make the stream better, you can absolutely feel free to drop it over there. With all of that said, thank you again, everyone, for coming. Always great having you guys here, and I really do appreciate you spending your time hanging out with me. Hope that you enjoyed the stream, and I hope that you get some very good rest. I'm off now, and hope that you guys rest well, and I'll see you guys on Monday for more Danganronpa. See you guys later.